What is up, guys? Welcome to CJ's Vlogs and welcome to another video. I'm smiling so much because I've absolutely been dying to show you this car. The Ferrari Roma. Of course there's a V12 in the back. The Ferrari Roma. I first saw this car in February this year, before COVID all went down. Unfortunately, that was inside the factory and everything's like super secret there, so I couldn't actually show you the car. But if you are following me on Instagram, you'd have seen I did post some sneaky pics of it. Anyway, here it is, and we're gonna do the classic walk around and go through this car. I mean, it is just absolutely beautiful. Let's cut to the cinematics. Here we go, the Ferrari Roma, an incredible GT that we've just launched into our market. Most recently launched model for Ferrari, and it is absolutely beautiful and also smaller than you think it is. And there's been some controversy to the overall design of this car, but I can assure you, if you get down to your local Ferrari dealer, or you have a really good look at this car, you'll actually see that it is so classic Ferrari, so 250 series. The 50s and the 60s is all over this car. Okay, so this car, I'm so excited to show you guys. So this particular one is Grigio Titanio Metallizzato, which is a very pure metallic grey that we use on a lot of our GT cars. It looks amazing on cars like the Superfast and the Lusso, and even the Ferrari Roma. So let's begin with the front. Active matrix XLEDs. These are absolutely incredible, and if you've seen the beautiful Monzo SP Monoposto and SP Biposto, you will know that this is the light design. Okay. And a beautiful mesh grille. This is darkened, and then we also have the body color grille, which some like and some don't. But however, there are various options that are coming with the car. You'll be able to color it black, or you'll be able to do it a different color. So obviously with Ferrari, customization is everything. Personalization continues with the front splitter. We have the beautiful carbon front splitter. These are actually the standard wheel design, just in chrome finish. So you get the standard one, which is sort of like a matte silver, and then you get this standard wheel design in the chrome, which just adds a little bit more to the look of the car. And of course, the yellow calipers. If we go over this way, I mean, just look at that bonnet. Look at those contours and those concaves. It's just such a pure design and reminds so much of those 250s, the way it sort of flows down this way. It is so beautiful. This is actually one of the most beautiful Ferraris of the modern era that I've ever seen. And controversially as well, I will say that out of all the cars currently available in our range, F8, SF90, 812, this is the car I would have, because this is the car that I'd be able to do everything and anything, and sort of it has this youthful appearance to it, but still classic and still elegant. Of course, on the front we have the logos, the shields, that can be optioned as painted shields as well, or you can actually leave it off, and then the design remains very pure and very smooth. This car is amazing. Let's head around the back. Also, my bad, we missed this. That is the carbon side sill, and that is a very nice option. This car has the complete carbon exterior and carbon rear diffuser, the 4 pipes, the new brake light design, very pure, very slim. This car looks absolutely beautiful. The only thing I would probably do is maybe make this a satin horse instead of a silver, just to bring it down a bit, just to make it a little bit more understated. This is left-hand drive, and of course keyless entry. So we just open up there and you're greeted by this beautifully digital interior. This car is spec'd really well because you've got Grigio Titanio exterior with the yellow calipers and the yellow caps on the horses. You've got all of this carbon fiber that leads around. You've got the high power hi-fi. You've got the memory seats with the carbon inlays on the doors. You've got Alcantara mix leather door panels, and it's all separated by what we call cockpit bands. And you'll see the cockpit bands go all the way over the driver's zone, down the middle, and even into the back seat. Absolutely beautiful. So these are the Portofino style seats. It's just sort of mixed the design up a little bit with regards to how they stitch the leather together and the perforations for ventilation. These are fully electric and fully ventilated seats. Let's head back into it. So when you step inside, besides the cockpit bands, let me actually hop inside properly. Of course, this new digital infrastructure is absolutely incredible. We'll start from the driver's side. I mean, on this side, if I just click the ignition on, I mean, you've got the mirror controls here, and you've got your parking cameras here, and your light controls, and everything's digital touch, right? So you can see, if I tap that, it's all digital touch, and that is so incredible to see. It is so cool. I'm obsessed. And then we've got our cruise control here, our telephone buttons. Of course, the buttons for indicators remain the same. We've got our headlight adjustability buttons here. We've got our start and stop engine button here. Manettino, also with the Roma. It's wet, comfort, sport, and race. So it's the first GT with the racing Manettino and ESC off. We've got our wiper controls here. So we also have this area here which controls the heads up. Now this is in demo mode, so it's going to show us all sorts of stuff like you know, the driving modes and the distances and the navigation. So we can't actually control that, but it's absolutely incredible. Over here, of course, we've got the reverse control here. We've got the automatic and the manual. I just love how that just moves like that, and we've got launch control there, window controls, and of course we've got this passenger and driver interface here, which will control your seat climate control, and very extensive amount of infotainment here. And then this car even has the passenger display. But truly incredible interior, and what's amazing is you feel so like a part of the car with this dual cockpit design. And the door is now a button, so we push and we open, which customers are absolutely loving. So we'll start her up. Beautiful sound. Like, let's take a look at these lights now that they're on. That active matrix LED lights, truly incredible. Brings such a dynamic look to the lighting on this car, and even on the rear with these items here. Wow, those rear taillights are truly magnificent. And the idle is gorgeous. I mean, listen to that verbal. Really fantastic. Obviously this car has the carbon fiber rear diffuser, which is a great option to have, but also very expensive. But it's such a massive piece of carbon fiber across the rear. Let's actually open the boot. Interestingly enough, we'll check this out. This is your key. So on the back side of it, you've got the Roma with the boot and unlocking and locking, and then on the front you've got this amazing piece of metal, and obviously our prancing horse trademark. So the car is keyless entry, so there's never really a need to be unlocking and locking. It's more just touching the doors. Let's try and get this boot open. This is a demo car, so it's a little bit more tricky to do. There's a fantastic amount of space. I mean, I could probably get like halfway inside of it, but for a real world example, let me just pop the key back in the car. This car came with the beautiful set of Ferrari luggage. So let's actually put it to the test. And let's put one suitcase in here. There's one in there. And let's put the second one in. These are medium size, so it's more sweet than Weekender. It's just slightly bigger. Let's pop that in. A little bit more difficult to do with one hand on the camera. And of course, the Roma suit holder, which is all available as options on every Ferrari model, but specifically for this one, because you know this is the young professional, the tourer, the driver. Fantastic, but a truly magnificent machine. So be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and once we get our demo, as normal, I'll be doing a driven review for you guys, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And what a magnificent machine. I say well done, Ferrari. Out of all the cars in the range, this is the car I'd have right now, because for me, being young, I consider myself a young professional. This is just the ultimate. Do anything, not, you know, go city, daily driving, and of course cross country. So beautiful. I'll see you on the next one.